If you spend most of your day working on a laptop, whether you're on Zoom all morning, editing spreadsheets, working with documents, or juggling multiple tabs, then you already know the wrong laptop choice can feel like a slow, frustrating burden. A machine that constantly lags, crashes, overheats, or makes you wait isn't just annoying. It's costing you time and productivity every single day. And in 2026, with more people working from home or running hybrid workflows than ever before, productivity laptops aren't just nice to have, they're essential. Today, we're focusing on the laptops that are actually worth your money. Real choices that keep you productive without wasting your budget on specs that only show off in benchmarks. And because I understand how budgets and needs vary, I'll walk you through 4 great options that fit different work styles. And yes, all the links are in the description. Let's start with a classic all-rounder that's become incredibly popular for work setups. The first one I want to talk about is the Asus Vivobook S16. This is one of those laptops that doesn't scream premium price the moment you see it, but the way it performs day to day is surprisingly strong. In 2026, productivity is all about balance, smooth multitasking, reliable performance, and a display that doesn't make your eyes tired after hours of staring at spreadsheets or documents. The Vivobook S16 delivers that. It has a crisp 16-inch Full HD display that feels spacious without being bulky, and the keyboard is comfy for typing and extended meetings. Internally, it brings enough processing power for typical workflows, and it won't choke when you've got a dozen tabs open alongside a video call, something a lot of laptops in its price range struggle with. It's a great fit for students, office workers, and anyone whose work doesn't involve heavy graphics or video editing, but does involve real everyday tasks done well. Moving up the productivity ladder, another strong choice is the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim. Lenovo has always had a reputation for making solid laptops for work, and the Slim series continues that tradition. What I appreciate about the IdeaPad Slim in 2026 is how it balances performance and portability without leaving power on the table. The chassis is light, making it easy to carry from home to office or cafes. But the internal specs still give you enough headroom to run multiple apps simultaneously. You don't have to wait while files sync, emails load, or software updates in the background, which sounds basic, but once you've lived with a sluggish laptop, you'll understand why that matters. Plus, the battery life on this one usually sticks with you through a full workday without needing a recharge, and that's a huge relief if you're frequently on the go. If you're someone who needs more than basic performance but doesn't want to pay for a laptop with unnecessary graphics power, this one hits the sweet spot. Now, if your work involves more demanding tasks, maybe you edit a lot of video, work with large datasets, handle code, or do creative workflows, then you're going to want something with a little more muscle under the hood. This is where something like the Acer Aspire 17 comes in. The Aspire 17 brings a larger screen and a more capable processor, which makes those heavier workloads feel smoother. When you're editing video, or doing complex spreadsheets, or working on detailed design tasks, that extra screen real estate and processing headroom make a real difference. You can have your timeline on one side, your preview on the other, and your task manager in a corner, and it doesn't feel cramped. That's the kind of practical advantage that actually boosts productivity. Some people think larger laptops are automatically heavier or slower, but the Aspire series manages to balance size and efficiency, something that, strangely enough, not all big laptops do well. And in 2026, that balance pays off when you're switching between applications without lag. But not everyone needs or wants a big laptop. Some people just want something that feels premium, quick, and reliable, no matter where they are. That's where the MacBook Air M2 or M3, depending on what's available in 2026, shines. Yes, Apple laptops are priced higher than some of the other options, and yes, that means a bigger upfront investment. But the experience for productivity is often worth it for many people. The efficiency of Apple's silicon chips means battery life that outlasts most Windows machines, and the overall system optimization means tasks feel instantly responsive. You can have a dozen apps open, edit a document, join meetings, manage files, and the machine never feels like it's struggling to keep up. If your workflow fits beautifully into that ecosystem, this can feel like the most frictionless productivity machine you've ever used. A few extra euros up front can pay off in how smooth and frustration-free your day feels. Now, I want to be clear, none of these laptops are one size fits all. They're selected not because they're perfect for every workflow, but because they're strong in the areas that matter for work and productivity in 2026. Smooth multitasking, reliable performance under pressure, displays that don't strain your eyes, and overall experiences that don't leave you waiting. If you want something balanced and dependable, the Asus Vivobook S16 covers the basics with ease. If you need portability with power, the Lenovo IdeaPad Slim takes you further without being bulky. For heavier workloads and bigger screens, the Acer Aspire 17 gives you practical workspace without slowing down. And for premium optimization and battery life, a MacBook Air brings that smooth, integrated experience that many professionals love. And again, every single one of these laptops is linked in the description below. So if you want to compare prices, check out specs, or see the latest deals, everything you need is there. If you found this helpful and you're trying to get the most from your tech investments, go ahead and hit the like button. It really helps support the channel. And if you haven't yet subscribed to Neo Device Lab for straightforward, practical tech advice without all the hype, make sure you do that now. I put a lot of work into making these guides useful, and I've got more coming that will help you avoid wasting money and choose tech that genuinely makes your life better. Finally, tell me in the comments, what's the one thing that matters most to you in a productivity laptop? Is it battery life, raw power, display quality, or something else entirely? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.